Hello, everyone. I am sitting here today with Nancy Traywick, and I am thrilled to be able to introduce you to her as our new Director of Kids Ministry, really the AR Kids Director at Ashley Ridge Church. And as you all know, we believe in our kids ministry. It is the heartbeat of who we are as a church. And I want to take just a few minutes and let you get to know Nancy, the heart that she has for kids. She brings so much to us, so much background and so much passion. And I want you to be able to get a taste of who she is and what she's all about. So Nancy, I want everyone to hear just a little bit about where you came from in terms of how did you end up in ministry, how did you end up working with kids, and where did that passion start for you?
Well, it all started for me when I was wrapping up my college career, and I felt called to ministry, and it was a little bit too late to change my major at that point in time. So I was doing an internship with a church there in Tuscaloosa, and the pastor there really helped me answer my call into ministry. And at the time, I felt called to youth and children, and ended up getting my first job. It was an interim position, and it really, I discovered the joys and the hardships of ministry, that's for sure. But it was great. And from there, it took me to Birmingham where I worked. And then when Brandon and I were married, we moved. So then that led us to another church in Auburn. And then after that, we moved to Summerville. And when we moved here, I wasn't working. I was a full-time stay-at-home mom for a little bit, and led to a part-time job teaching preschool. And then another baby came along. And so I really wasn't sure if ministry was where I was supposed to be at this phase in our life. Brandon travels for work, and having two kids and ministry is sometimes hard. The hours that you have to keep at times, and I wasn't sure if that's where I was supposed to be. But when we started at Ashley Ridge, there was something different about it, and I felt God laying it on my heart, really before you and I even started talking, that this would be a church that I could go back into ministry and work with you guys.
Which is so exciting to me to hear on a lot of different levels. Because just a reminder that God is doing some things that are so beyond any of us.
Absolutely.
At Ashley Ridge. And I think, knowing that we're going to get to partner together and we're going to get to be about the work of AR Kids. And that's such a huge piece of our ministry and our church. And so you come with more experience than anyone on our team with kids. We come with all the passion to put behind what you're bringing, but I'd love for you to share a little bit more with us about what you think it means to partner with families to raise kids who love Jesus and love his church.
Well, I think it's huge, and I think that's one of the things that's so great about Ashley Ridge. The curriculum that we use is the Orange curriculum, and it really encompasses families and the church, and together making a great curriculum that we can partner together. One of our goals for this year is to really reach out and partner with families more. We want to get to know families. We want to get to know parents. We want to know what's going on in their lives and how we can work with them to make their everyday lives better, not just Sundays. But in that, we need to get to know the kids better by offering small groups for them that are truly small, not just age groups, multiple age groups in one group with one or two teachers, but really dividing them out and making sure our small groups are small. We don't want to just know children's names. We want to know who they are, where their heart is, what do they have going on the rest of the week. And that way we can change what we're doing on Sunday to meet their needs the rest of the week.
Which is awesome. I mean, as a parent, I know how much that means to me. Absolutely. Wanting to know that we've got people who are investing in our kids' lives beyond their parents, beyond their immediate families, and reinforcing those values and those dimensions. Okay, on a more personal level, I want to go back to you for a minute, because I want everyone to know how awesome you are as I've gotten to know you and just love you completely. For you, when it comes to kids ministry, job description aside, what do you love? What's your favorite part of being with kids and in their lives in ministry?
It's just fun. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what stories you're going to hear. Some true, maybe some are not, but especially with the toddlers and the little ones, because they'll tell you anything. But with elementary, it's just fun to see the kid that, comes in so shy and uncomfortable being in that new environment, but watching them build a relationship with a friend and be the one that's in the center, doing the crazy dances and the silly songs and all the fun things that go with it. So it's kind of fun to get to put your guard down and just go and be goofy with kids for a while.
see the world through their eyes.
Absolutely.
And engage, I think even to engage faith on their level. Sometimes as adults, we get too proper.
Absolutely.
With our faith. And that's one of the things I love about doing AR Kids Live on the first Sundays is creating a worship environment.
Yes.
Totally designed around them. And then on third Sundays, bringing them into our space that we can let them add energy to what we are and let them see all of that.
Drive all the parents crazy, but
exactly.
It's perfect.
Worried about our kids behaving, but
not important.
We love it.
Yes.
So we're going to champion that together.
Absolutely.
That we think that is so important. All right. Kids ministry aside, wrap up here. What's something about Nancy when you're not with kids and you're not at ministry? What's something about you that you love, something you love to do?
Spending time with our family. It really is important. We really do have a good time together. Date nights are great. We love our children. But date nights without the kids are pretty cool too. So if anybody needs to wants 2 kids every blue moon, well, they're pretty cute.
Willing to share.
We're willing to share them. If grandparents in town, we don't have any here. So if somebody like to borrow a couple every once in a while, they're out for loan.
And they're cute. So
we like them a lot. We do always want them back. But we do enjoy spending time together as a family, which is pretty fun to do. But yeah, it's great.
Nancy, thank you so much for taking the time to talk today. I loved hearing from you. I loved hearing more. And I'm so excited about what I know God's going to do in you and through you at Ashley Ridge Church. So Ashley Ridge Church, you've heard a little bit from Nancy. There is so much that is still to come and to be lived together as we continue in ministry, but I want to encourage you to get to know her. She and her family have been part of our church for about a year now, but I want you to get to know her as a part of our staff, as a part of our team, as a leader in this critical ministry area in our church. So please say hello to Nancy in the hallways and tell her your name again and again and again so she knows who you are.